Welcome to On the Spot, second edition. This is a new way of communicating with the people that are part of Sutter Medical Center of Santa Rosa. And we're making some adjustments this time from the first edition. Want to be a little less scripted, more casual. And of course we have your questions, and thank you for submitting those from the last edition. So it's going to be interesting, and we continue to want you to go to that link that you'll see right below the video and give us your suggestions, give us your input, submit questions for what will be the third edition that will come up after you see this one. Special thanks to Pete Forney for the direct and candid feedback, and Pete, just for you, I want to give you 5, and thank you for really giving us some constructive input to move this along. So Sean, we're going to address some questions. What are some of the questions that came in?
Well, Mike, we had some suggestions about computerizing physician orders and patient electronic health records.
What an exciting topic, the electronic health record. And fortunately, today we also have, I think, some exciting news. News that I just received last week at the Sutter Health System-Wide Leadership Symposium. And that news is that electronic health record is back on the Sutter Health agenda starting in 2011. And I say that's exciting news because during the recession and with the huge financial issues of the last 2 years in our overall economy, capital purchases were cut back and electronic health record was put on hold. That's being taken off hold. It's moving forward. I'm not sure yet where Sutter Medical Center Santa Rosa is on the queue as far as the timing, but my personal goal is that we have electronic health record before we move into our new facility. I can't promise that, but that's what I'm going to be working towards, and I really hope that that can happen. Electronic health record will transform the way we deliver clinical care and the way we capture information and communicate decision making in the patient care process. It's an essential part of quality service and financially efficient service. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for asking the question, and stay tuned because I'm sure you'll hear more about it as we get more clarity about the timing. Other questions, Sean?
Yeah, we had another question about employees using the visitors' parking lot.
Oh, parking. I will say my experience with Sutter Medical Center Santa Rosa is that it's the first hospital I've worked at where we at least had abundant parking. Maybe not where everyone wanted to park and so forth, but at least it is less of a problem in that regard. And it's free, which is also a big positive. But I really think, I think it was Kim who submitted this question, and thanks Kim for it and for your sensitivity to our visitor and customer service. And I want to appeal to all staff. Just think about it. We're here for the visitors, we're here for the patients. That's the only reason we're here, is to serve. And so let's leave the prime parking for those that are here to get services from us. This is always a tough thing to try to regulate and discipline. Obviously peer pressure is the very best way to do it. But we'll review it at the organization management team, see what some ideas are, and if anyone has any creative solutions on how to regulate this in a friendly way, please offer your suggestions because we're open to them, but we'll be vigilant in trying to watch and monitor this, and thanks for raising the issue. And now I think we're ready for another question.
Yeah, Mike, we had some staff who wrote in because their computers didn't have sound.
Fortunately, I think this one's an easy one. Charlie Kennedy's the man. My understanding is Charlie's already been around to several units to give them speakers to connect up to the computers to solve this problem. So if you're in a place, in an apartment that doesn't have sound, one, you might be glad after you've heard one video. I mean, just moving lips might be better, who knows. Now that was supposed to be a joke, but anyway, contact IT. They have speakers available and will provide speakers to every department that needs them so that it's possible, not only so that you can hear sound with this video, but you can also hear the sound with the 5-star video that recently came out and other things that will be communicated over time. So thanks for asking, and I think we're ready for another question.
Yes, Mike, another employee felt we should have 6 flat panel TVs for the Heart Recovery Center.
I love this. Again, a focus on making the experience for our patients and their families just more gratifying, more satisfying, and more tolerable for them. I really don't know the answer to this right now, but I think it's a great suggestion. I was down in the Heart Center yesterday touring around, just kind of visually looking at what the setup is, and we'll ask our facilities folks to do an assessment to see what's involved. I don't know if it's going to get caught up in OSHPD review or what kinds of issues we'll encounter, but we'll report back as soon as we get an assessment and find out. But I think it would be really, really nice. Of course, the other thing we'd want to be sensitive to is the ability for patients to being able to control the sound and so forth so that their experience while they're waiting there is one that meets their individual needs. But thank you for the strong patient focus, and thanks for the great question. Now I'd like to update you on several things that I think are very exciting news. One is that in January we had very positive financial results. We had a positive $245,000 net income, and that's exciting because it goes along with our exceptional quality. And if we can sustain high quality and keep our head above water financially, it really goes a long ways to keeping us a strong, viable, sustainable organization. And so that's really exciting news. Second is that we just got another recognition for quality from an organization called CHART, which is a state organization that collects data, outcome data from all hospitals in the state. And we're now listed as one of their Certificate of Excellence hospitals, an award that they only give to the top 20% of the hospitals. They don't have awards for top 10 or top 5%, so we're in the elite group of hospitals within CHART. So another great evidence of our exceptional clinical teams and the support teams that make the patient care processes excellent here. Also a reminder, Joint Commission's just around the corner. May be hard to believe, it seems like they probably were just here, but they're coming up. Probably we're looking at late summer, fall, but you never know. They come unannounced, so we've got to be diligent in being prepared for that. Also like to just give you a brief update on the new hospital. It continues to be center stage in terms of our work plan. We've been through the draft environmental impact review process, which went relatively smoothly, and now scheduled for a May final hearing on the environmental impact review. That's as quickly as we hope to achieve in the timeline, and we're still shooting for this fall, starting to pile up dirt on that property, which is the first stage of the construction. So stay tuned, it's moving forward, and we're really excited to see that initiative for the new hospital advancing. Thanks so much, appreciate your interest, and again, submit your suggestions by clicking the link below the video and telling us what you think. And until next time, we appreciate your great work.